I imagine we'll talk about hair more than anything. Woo! And he's like talking to a potential client.
Yeah, I'm over just kicking it, and they all went.
They're all like, what is this guy?
And then my girl said, "Who's Rick Flair?"
Welcome back to the Millennial Dentist Podcast, everyone. We are wrapping up day 2 of the Thomas B. Hinman Dental Meeting.
Yes.
Nice.
Hashtag my Hinman.
And
Yeah.
you know, Payman, you've got to get that mic closer to your dadgum mouth.
Dadgum.
I thought if I bought a $200 mic and made it where it was locked on
He
his
did
head,
really.
he would keep it closer.
I
He's
know.
been the worst.
I
of
tried.
that. I know.
So I'm super excited to announce our next guest because he's actually
you
from
announced
Nashville,
him.
Tennessee.
Yeah, buddy. Whoop.
Kevin.
Yep. Nashville.
Big boy Kevin. Give
Oh,
it.
man.
Give it.
Oh,
Give it. Give
we're
it.
going in there.
You're going to have to take yours a little bit away, though.
Okay.
If we could bring
Too
it. There
loud.
we go. Perfect. Too much.
So
It's too much, too fast.
Do less. Do less.
So tell us about you, man. Go on. Start. Like, how did you get into dentistry to begin with?
Well, you're not a
Man,
dentist.
I know. I love this
But you got
question.
great hair.
Thank you.
He's a
Thank you very
badass.
much.
Great hair.
Coming from a former great hair.
Former great hair guy.
He actually drives a badass Range Rover too, right? Still.
I used to. Man,
Used
I
to.
trade cars I trade cars a lot.
Trade cars.
So, dude, I love this question
Silent.
because it's straight up, it's accidental.
It
People
is.
were like, how the heck did you get in there? And I was like, man, accidental. I had my first dental
Everything has
client
been
5
accidental
years.
for you.
Everything.
Yeah, you start creating shit and you're like, wow, this went way bigger than I thought it's going to go.
Technically, Thomas Edison had that problem too, though.
Yeah.
It was, I think he developed electricity.
So
accidentally.
tell us, how did that all start?
So it's funny, we all need to listen,
Yeah.
right? And that's what I always figured out in marketing is that this doctor called
Hashtag
me.
podcasts.
Hashtag. So it's this doctor called and they interviewed me. I didn't know anything about dentistry. Endodontics actually is what it was. And so I go in and I just ask a bunch of questions and they called me back the next day and they were like, "We want to hire you." And I was like,
"What?" Back up. Back up. What was your background?
Marketing.
Why did he call you in the first place?
So we were doing marketing. My company was 2 years old.
You started it?
They Googled reputation management, found my company and found 2 other companies.
So you, where'd you go to college? Undergrad?
Did
Okay.
not.
No
yeah,
way.
First,
Sweet.
yeah,
Good for
first
you.
year.
Nice.
Yeah, no, it was entrepreneur in me.
Entrepreneur.
I think
He
so,
is super
yeah.
entrepreneur.
Yeah, I
Long hair,
went
don't
for
care.
a year and a half, and I just
Said
was
not for me. That's
for
very
me.
millennial of you.
Yeah, and the only reason
Where'd you
I
go to
went,
school? High school?
McGavick
McGavick,
High
yeah,
School.
yeah.
So the school of hard knocks there. But it was the only reason I went was my girlfriend at the time in high school. Their husband was like, or dad was like, if you don't go to school,
You don't get
you're
to
not
date
going
my
to date my daughter. Yeah, exactly. And so we broke up. And then, but yeah, so they interview me. I mean, I'm interviewing them, and
Yeah.
I leave, and I'm thinking, there's no way this freaking
There's no way it's
awesome
gonna work.
practice
Yeah.
is going to hire me. And they call me back the next day. They're like, hey, we want you to do it. And I was like, man, I don't know anything about endodontics.
Yeah.
But I said, why did you hire me over the other guys? They were like, you were the only ones that actually asked questions. The rest of them just came in pitching, that like they knew what
for
they
you.
wanted. And so I was like, well, I think that's like the only way to do
Right.
it, to understand what you
gotta
want.
know what the hell you're doing,
Frankly,
yeah.
if you, shoot, take our podcast for example. Me, Payman, and Daniel, 3 people that are on the podcast like as co-hosts.
Yeah.
Completely different practices.
Yeah.
Our marketing strategies are going to be completely different.
Yeah.
And so there's no cookie approach that would fit either one of our practices. Probably.
Right.
Yeah. Well, but everybody wants to go in, pitch, sell. But I mean,
true.
do they even need that?
No.
So we did. We kind of scraped everything back. We ended up building a brand, building a killer reputation. Started doing a bunch of videos. I mean, I've done videos for 8 years, and so I said, you got to get into it. So we did. Practice exploded. Other doctors started seeing it, and they were like, well, hey, you think you can help me with mine? And so we started growing from there. And we have had just such a fun ride. And now that's all we do is dental.
Yeah, and I love the videos. So here's a little short story. Me, I'm opening up my practice, and I'm looking online. I'm like typing in, searching Google, because like Google.
That's all we do.
Right?
We just Google it.
That's
And here he shows up on Google, and I'm like, what is he doing? And then I look at his website, and he's so different than any other marketing team, right? Like he's so out of the ordinary, and it's just like super unique. And I'm like, I like this guy. I think I want to talk to him. Like let's sit down and talk, and that's how I started following you
We went to
online.
dinner.
And yeah, we went to dinner and we started talking, and it's so funny because I was all over the place, right? I was like, dude, I want to do this. I was like, dude,
I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do this.
You know what I say though? I like to rationalize that as that's what separates that's like the really successful people. Like they're like that. That's what I feel like. You know what makes him good though is that he's all over the place. But like when that's channeled, it's like people will be like that. They'll be like, it's crazy. Payment will be all over the place, but then he'll hit something and it's just like magic.
Well,
it literally is like pure gold. Because when you hit something like that, it's amazing. It's like crazy.
And props to you is that, you were all over the place, but man, you're executing. Dude, you're posting videos and taking pictures and doing the before and afters. And nobody, and nobody's doing that. And
Talk about
it's so
that.
simple.
Talk about what is going on right now in the industry as far as what you are seeing, our generation, our dentists, what they're doing and what they need to do.
Well, there's definitely, obviously different tiers of dentists.
Sure.
The ones that have never had to do anything, and they're like, oh, we're super successful, and it's great. Well, now what they're starting to see is that the young guys and the progressive dentists are coming in, and they're like, yeah, I do want good reputation. I do want website.
Right.
I do want videos because videos, help educate everybody.
Absolutely.
But it's so funny is that just a little bit of consistency of anything would go farther than nothing.
Right.
And everybody's so afraid to do anything. They just sit and just spin. And I'm over here going, that's why I said, yes, you wanted to do all these things, but at least you were doing something and progressively going after. You got a killer. First of all, people love a beautiful office. You built a beautiful office right in the heart of downtown.
Dr. Payray. That's a good name.
Killing it, yeah. He did kill it on that. I don't know how he got that. But
Payray. Payment is hard, so I was like, Payray's better. And now, but no, seriously, think about how much is it changing, the marketing.
Oh, my God.
Think about 10 years ago, 15 years ago, there was a lot of dentists didn't even have websites.
Yellow Pages. That's all
Yellow Pages.
Yep. Yellow Pages was killing it.
And now you guys, so let's fast forward and what you came up with, the videos. Because what I heard about, and I love marketing because it's so fun, right? Like marketing is so fun. I love to read Moz blogs. I'll read all kinds of stuff like how are you going to get into art of persuasion and get people excited and get them, introduce things that they haven't seen before from other people. Now, how did you get into these whole videos? And what did you think about videos going to make anybody different as far as TV?
Because you were ahead of that, right?
Right.
You were most video.
Especially being in Nashville, because nobody think about it. Like in Nashville, man.
Industry, gosh.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I'm a firm believer nobody wants to do video.
Right.
Everybody's told that they have to do video, but nobody wants to stand in front of a camera, including yourself. So, I always tell people, I feel like my personality is larger than life until you put a camera in my face. And when you put a camera in my face, I just don't know what to do, right? For whatever reason, this is not intimidating. It's fun because we're having a big conversation.
Yeah.
But that's not video. See, video is you got to talk to a lens.
You're literally looking at the lens.
You're literally staring at a lens and at that judging lens and trying to figure out what you said earlier.
Exactly.
I loved what you said. You're like, did I look right? Or did I say that right?
Like people looking at you and like, what am I wearing? What am I? Like my eyebrows are right. Did I get a good haircut?
But the fact is, video, did I get a good haircut? And that takes time to recoup. But, the fact is, though, on the video is that your message is told in a lot shorter time.
It is.
You can articulate exactly what you want to say, get it out there. People are more likely to share it. Google, Facebook, Instagram, everybody just changed their algorithms to focus more on video.
Right.
But yet, people aren't doing it.
No.
But they're not doing it, I'm telling you, because of the intimidation factor.
100%.
What do you think that is?
You guys are like, y'all are like, you said you're getting used to it. Sully, you're over here. You don't care. You're in your truck driving around.
Let me see the camera, baby.
I remember.
Put me on TV. Put me on TV.
Put me on. I want to show me.
Give me some of this.
Somebody posted on your page and said you should be getting a sponsorship from Mastercraft. I remember that because it was like Mastercraft's in the background.
Yes.
But he was fearless. He did not care. That's not the norm. That's like the 2%. That's the 1%.
It is.
But the fact is, if you do want to stand out and you do want to be $1 million practice, $2 million practice, you've got to educate.
You got to get out there. Patients need to see your damn face.
Oh my God.
Well, they need to emotionally connect.
Yeah,
with you.
and they've got to connect because you're about to pitch them on something that $2,000, $5,000, $10,000, but yet you're just walking in 2 seconds, it's $10,000, and then leaving.
Right,
man. If we could educate them on some of the benefits, the why, replacing that tooth. What does that
talk about
mean?
Olive?
Yes.
So,
she's a cutie.
A lot of she is. She's
a
not bad.
cutie.
Look, she's bright.
Good-looking lady.
She is bright. So we've been doing videos. So my first client 8 years ago. we did a video. Guy came to me with a problem and said, oh, I got to do this contest, and I don't know how I'm going to tell people. I'm like, yeah, do it on video. So we did it, and it worked really well.
Yep.
Progressively moving forward, we started doing video. Man, we have had so many problems doing doctor videos. We've literally, we do from what? Set up at 7, start at 8. We're not ending till 5. Everybody's exhausted. I mean, it's exhausting. We end up with about 8 videos, right? They're happy because they are beautiful and they're great. Yeah. But it's time consuming. The whole staff's gone. We had to figure out, I had all these major companies coming to me talking about, man, I love your videos. I love your videos. I mean, Cirex has shared our videos before. I mean, they are great, but I can't do that for people in California. It's too expensive.
Sure.
So we had to solve a bunch of problems, and that's where I invented Olive. And so Olive was the online, somebody put that the other day, on-location interactive video experience.
Oh, shit.
So we ship it.
Nice. I thought you love olives. That's why you started.
No, I hate olives.
I actually hate
olives.
I love olives. Dude, yes. I'm one of those people that steal olive bars. Like when you go to olive bars, like
you
just
throw them on the napkin?
Like throw them,
or are you throwing in a martini?
Well, no, I throw them in my thing, and I keep eating them, and then I'm like, do I really want it, or was it good? And I keep going, and I keep going. Eventually, I will end up buying it, but then I love olives. Good. But then when I heard about olive, so it's got a meaning.
Yeah.
Online
on-location interactive video experience.
I thought it was Olive from like Popeye.
No.
Yeah, I thought it was that.
She was not a cutie. Some people say she was. I don't believe she was.
That's where you were going with it. Okay. We learned something new.
We do.
No. On-location interactive video experience. What we did is that I was like, why can't we?
That's such a marketing name.
It is.
That's like Spectra STHTLV Flow Composite. I mean, gosh.
Yeah. But imagine if that's what we were going out and saying. Yeah. Oh, you want to sign up for on location? Yeah. No. Olive. Boom. Everybody loves her.
Oh,
and thinks she's beautiful.
But I kind of think you should go with Popeye. I think like,
Popeye might be the next bulkier version.
I'm just telling you.
Unless
give the people what they want.
That is so funny.
So we shipped it. Yeah. So we started.
So ship Olive.
So we shipped this device. We tried to take the intimidation out of video. I'm telling you, it's funny. Right. Everybody sees the pretty, right? Right now, they're going to see the pretty. Three pretty right here.
Pretty.
They don't see that.
Okay,
Absolutely.
But Jonathan and Andrew, they're pretty people.
Now they are pretty.
And
no,
look,
I didn't say that.
And look, we do need to give a shout out. Interview Media has been unbelievable to us this week.
They are
kicking ass with what they are doing.
It's so
and our setup is so legit.
No,
Hinman.
I hope you took a lot of pictures.
Oh gosh, I'm telling you. I've told them. I said, look, I'm not doing an event here unless.
You know what's funny? I give my phone to people. I'm like, hey, video us. And the first thing they're doing, they're videoing Jonathan and Andrew. They're like, look at this setup. I'm like, man, here, I'm right here.
Bring anything. Yeah, they're like, this is freaking sick.
Yes.
Like, yeah, I know.
I'm looking at all my Instagram videos and they're all like, damn. I'm like, dude, I was right here.
Tomorrow it's going to be 4 of us around a picnic table with a Zoom.
Oh, yeah, exactly. No, exactly. I mean, as a video production team, my guy came back over and said, have you not seen the video Dennis set up? And I was like, no. I came over and I'm like, are you kidding me?
That's good.
Is beautiful.
It is good.
So you came up with olive.
Yo, mad shout out.
And you send the olive to the prospect.
So the doctor.
Yeah.
So
how does that work?
So it's door to door.
UPS.
Yeah. No, it's not. I'm not
I'm
gonna say anything negative about UPS, but man, it was not a fun experience. We actually used FedEx, door to door. And shout out. Hashtag thank you. So
UPS.
So we go door to door. So they pick it up from our door, drop it at the other door. There's 3 components in the box. There's a base, so it doesn't tip over and fall. There's a pole, adjustable height, and then you put Olive on. The beauty with it is that you hit the power button. That once it's powered on, we have a list of all the olives. It'll say olive number 3 is online. We remote into that olive and then, of course, pull up. We're on there to direct. They see us. We see them.
Damn.
And then we have the teleprompter set up to where everything is already pre-scripted.
It's like a news channel.
It's like a what?
News channel like CNN.
I mean,
it's going on.
That's cool.
I mean, it is. It's and
Right,
so
because you're live right in front
we're
of them.
live. Oh yeah. They're seeing us.
And they
We're
could be
seeing
in
them.
California,
Oh, yeah.
Vegas,
Anyway,
or whatever.
And it doesn't matter about time zones as long as
Right.
you're both awake and ready to rock. So
So how do you know they're going to pick it up and what time they're going to pick it up
Well,
and do
that's
this?
probably prearranged.
yeah, it's all prearranged. So that's the beauty. So
Smart.
we shot 11 videos in 45 minutes the other day.
Boom.
Damn.
45 minutes.
And they're all maked up and everything,
Oh, they're
and
ready
hair
to go.
and everything?
No, they're ready to go. They were. Well, the thing is,
You don't even have to do the hair
pre-scripted.
because the olive takes care of the hair, too.
We go in and draw pretty hair on
Pretty
them.
hair, Photoshop. Damn.
But they already knew what they were going to be saying. You know, we already had them pre-read the
So you
the
do all
scripts.
of this ahead of time.
Post, because what we want is the comfortability. Nobody wants to sit here for hours and hours and hours. It's intimidating. It's exhausting.
It is.
You know, and so we wanted to get in and out on that. And so it's kind of like the rules of threes. We say the first time it's going to suck. We know that. Because they've never seen a teleprompter. They don't know what that is. Second times, they feel a little bit better.
I kind of consider myself a
they're
pizza
crushing
player, like all times, every time, balling.
Yeah.
Maybe not.
You know when I see a teleprompter?
No, hold on. Let him finish the rule of three. Sorry. Look, man.
I kind of like
practice-
myself so much. I love me.
Look, you know.
It's funny, though, because people were actually walking by your booth and looking at themselves in the olive, and they're
Yeah.
like, damn. who's
Damn,
that
I look
sexy
good.
girl?"
What's the third one?
The rules of threes?
Yeah, Jonathan got pissed at us because we kept ruining good questions.
Yeah, we do.
He's
We
like,
get
"Can I
I'm into
excited.
this interview. This is BS.
So he was like, dude, freaking, you ask a question and then you ruin it because you interrupt them. So
I know, we do.
and I just did that. So I'm going to apologize. I'm going to take it back a little bit. I'm going to say, look, okay.
Look,
it's
don't
got cool
let
things.
it happen again, okay?
Remember, yeah, three things. The first
so the
one was,
three. It's just the rules of three. I mean, it's literally like, I mean, everybody got to use it. If you've never done something before, I mean, the first time's going to
It's gonna
suck.
suck.
You're going to look, you know, it's going to look ugly. The second time, you're going to feel better.
Yeah.
And then the third time, you're crushing it. You know what's coming up. You know there's only 4 paragraphs. It's not going to be 5 minutes long, you know. So they always kill it on number 3. Good ones do it on number 2. But on 3, they kill it.
And the gangsta ones do it on number 1.
Oh, dude, if you do it one take, Jake,
if you
it's
take
pretty
one
impressive.
one take
yeah.
wonder, baby. Woo.
We go nuts on our end. We're like, are we kidding? But we always get it 3 times because we know on the third time it's just going to be. If they got it great the first 1 and 2,
Sure.
you know, 3.
And then what do
crushes
you
it.
do with that video?
So we do everything in post. So we take
So
all
you do
that
the
concept
post-production because that's the hard part.
and the implementation.
Right.
So
So
that's-
like
that's the other
marketing
thing.
and the keywords, and do you take care of all of that?
So we already know what the videos are going to be doing. So
Right.
it's not like we're like, hey, we need to sell you 10 videos.
Sure.
No, we already know what 10 videos are going to be. Whether
gonna
they're
be.
retention videos,
Right.
they're new patient videos, if they're just FAQs, you know,
Right.
going on social,
Right.
just to educate on something. And so we
Right.
already have a place that what we want to do with
We're gonna
it.
do.
Yeah.
So you already know ahead of time before you even get these videos the
Yeah.
third time that these folks need to say, hey, post-op instructions.
Yeah.
Right?
That's what we
Like
do.
some of this stuff, like I really think that's genius.
Yeah.
Think about it. My patients get immediate load or like full mouth or whatever, and they go home because they're super sedated, right? They're
Yeah.
sleeping. I don't
They
even
weren't
bother
paying
talking to
attention.
them, right?
Yeah, they
And I
weren't
talk to their whoever is with them just to say, hey, we did good. This is what happened, and they're not going to remember
We
either.
did good.
I'm just picturing Payman. Welcome. I'm glad you're awake now. Let me tell you about how your surgery went.
We did good.
We did
First
good.
of all, we did
First
good.
off, I want you to know that we did our best
But
effort.
think about it.
But
if you have a
now that
video-
you've woken up, I want you to take 2 ibuprofen for the next 4 hours.
Hey,
have you iced
hey,
twice an
wake
hour.
up. Wake up.
Can you see me? And have it blurry. And then, oh, you're clearly now.
Seriously, though. Do people do that?
No, that's
could.
exactly
That would
what
be a
they
great
do.
video.
Wait,
Yeah.
which part about the blurriness or the
Blurry.
video?
Towards the end, blurry. Getting out. and
No,
you're
it
like,
is. They're not paying attention in the chair. Those
Right.
people are ready.
No,
and
they're
first of
done.
all, they're ready to go.
Right.
Like, I mean, they've sat there. They've been. Their jaw feels
Right.
like crazy. And yeah, and y'all are throwing all this stuff
Yeah.
on them. And you know, and as doctors, you all, because I'm sitting here as a consumer, you all are you talk very high level, and most doctors do. Now maybe you all don't, but most people do. And it's like, hey, do this, and you had this, and blah blah blah, and they're over going, oh my God, what's going on? You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
They don't
2
even
hours
remember.
later- they
Yo,
don't
we gotta,
remember.
We got to get to our alumni thing if we're going to go. So we have to.
But
All right,
no,
well, I appreciate it, guys.
seriously.
Kevin, how do people get in touch with you?
Visit videosbyolive.com.
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 Yeah, you can see
I want to do
examples.
this. Wait, look,
Now,
this
do
is
you guys-
it's silly for us not to record more often. I'm sure you have a lot of stuff to bring to our
same
table.
time.
And that sort of
Yeah.
thing. Let's do it.
Yes, we want to get him back in Nashville.
Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
get him back in Nashville because what I want to talk about is all these videos that we could put together. For example,
There's a lot more we could discuss.
I have tons of people asking me about how you present these treatment plans to begin with in front of the patient, because I'm like, I don't even try. I just go in the room. I'm like, hey, like I shoot the shit with them. Like, hey, look, what's going on? They're like, oh, messed up. I'm looking at them like, hell yeah, you're messed up. Like, what the hell have you been doing? So like, I just talk to them. They're like, man, no dentists have talked to me like this. They actually sit down and talk to me like I'm a human being. Like I'm serious.
Yeah.
Like some of these folks are like,
No.
oh, and if you have a video already ahead of time to
It's
where
golden.
you can give them.
Yeah, if they could, if you knew they were coming in for consults on something and they got a video prior
Yeah.
to educating on why they were probably going to be doing that, you've now won. You have now won.
Yeah.
And then if they
You've
didn't
definitely
accept
separated
treatment,
yourself
and if
before.
they didn't accept treatment at the time, if you follow it up with something, that they could follow up.
Yeah.
Now you're following up. I mean, I tell you, I'd love to sit down with you all and just run through ideas. I mean, literally just present them.
Mastermind
and
Mastermind
just
session.
tell them that, hey, here's the
Yep.
10 things that we do. Here's the 3 things that can really increase this. I mean, it's not hard. It's just, but you've got, and this is what I was
gotta
talking
sit
about you.
down.
You've got to execute.
You gotta
Everybody wants to
execute.
talk about it. Everybody wants to do it. But
Right.
you got to
You gotta
execute. I mean,
execute.
and it goes back to what he was saying. He was all over the place, but the fact is, he was also throwing it out there. He was
100%.
posting it. He was, he
no
was
one knows what he
inviting
does,
people.
yeah.
No, and it was great. And I just thought, wow. I mean, yes, he wanted to do all these things, but at least he's doing some of the things.
Some of them.
Which has obviously helped you grow
Right.
that awesome practice. And so,
Thank
you know.
you.